So I have this shelf. It's a 8-foot piece of solid oak. You can see here there's a lot of wasted space here. We're going to be traveling with some cats, and instead of them hanging on top of the sofa and the dinette booth, looking out the windows and getting all that messed up, I decided this wasted space, I'm going to put a shelf right here all the way across, and then we'll put some cat beds there, and they'll be able to hang out here and look out the rear window. That'll be their spot. Might even be able to use the floor here underneath for one of their hangouts, or I'm not sure about the litter box. I'm thinking of putting the litter box over here under this dinette. This goes outside. There's the door outside of the slide out here. So I'll be able to change the litter box from the outside without worrying about the inside. So I think that's the plan for the litter box. So what I need to do now, I had some blocks there. This is how high I have to have this shelf. So this is the look of the shelf. Another thing I did, we have outlets on each side here. There's an outlet here and an outlet here. So I put a little access hole here. We could run power cables from these outlets up through here. Have some cell phone charging going on here, camera battery charging, things like that on both sides when we have shore power. So that's the plan. What I need to do now is get some corner blocks a little bit wider, or 2 of them, so it's a solid, you know, it still tilts up a little because I don't have any brace. So I need to get some blocks there, brace it up good. I'm not going to screw this into the walls. I'm using good old command strips. Command strips to hold up the supports and to command strip the shelf to the supports. And I think that'll be pretty solid. So there it is, the shelf mod for the cats in the travel trailer. Here it is, finished product. So my main concerns here, I put little cutouts here for electrical cords that will come off the main outlets down here. One on each side. Outlet down here. Also needed to make sure there was enough room for these handles. You know, couldn't have it up too high, blocking the handles turning, so that was a consideration on both sides here. The other consideration were these little Venetian blind holders. I need to redo these. The screws are stripped. They should be tight enough for a little while. This one's a little bit too low, so they need to be adjusted and fixed up a little bit. But for now, they might be okay for our trip. But that will be on the to-do list at some point. So let me show you how I brace this. It's all temporary. Nothing is nailed into the walls. We were using command strips and Velcro for everything. Now, it's not the prettiest thing, as I said, but you can see the command strips and Velcro up there. Everything's Velcroed against the wall. A good solid platform in each corner. Nice and solid. Same thing on the other side here. Good solid. It's not going anywhere. Those command strips are tough. The other thing I did, this board was sagging a little in the middle. It's not plywood, it's solid oak. So I had a little bit of a sag to it because of the length. So I propped it up here with another little wedge with command strips. And that's nice and solid now too. So that's it, finished product. The shelf mod in the Rockwood 2604 WS. A little more so here you go, 3 cat beds on the new shelf. I think it'll work out fine. A place for those guys to hang out, look out the window. Another mod